And I am still disappointed in the fact that Republic Commando was building up to be the sequel that never happened.
You mean like they didn't come out with a sequel to it because
It ended on a point that, like, yes, this was going to be a multi-part series, and it didn't happen.
I would love for the Bad Batch show to have a crossover with Republic Commando. Like maybe Bad Batch
I want
helps
some
to
closure
find
because
that guy.
I enjoyed Republic Commando as clunky as the controls were at the time.
I'm up, by the way. I'm in. I'm in the game.
But you know, I feel like after all we had been through, especially in the last leg of it, it just kind of like, I want closure.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sure that there's closure in like the expanded universe before it was, you know, killed off.
Rip the expanded universe.
In some ways, like, it's fine because there are some stupid things in the expanded universe, but at the same time,
yeah, the expanded universe kind of got a little wild there. So I guess some culling was warranted, but just straight off killing all of it.
Yeah, I wish that they had cherry picked. I wish that they had a list that they cherry picked. The good stuff. Like I wish they had kept Heir to the Empire and you know the Thrawn stuff as is instead of like redoing it. Not that I mean the new stuff is okay. I didn't mind. I was worried when I heard that Thrawn was gonna be in friggin' like Star Wars Rebels. I think he was fine. I think that he was fine in that. I didn't really see anything terribly wrong with Thrawn in Rebels.
I think I need to watch Rebels or something, because I don't have any information on how the dark saber ended up in Mandalorian the way it did.
Okay, so you know
like,
that the dark saber
I'm expecting
was
a bit
in...
of like weird like hand exchange shenaniganery, like in Harry Potter with the Elder Wand.
You know that it was in Clone Wars as well, right?
Yeah, it was wielded by I'm forgetting his name, but he was one of the leaders of Death Watch.
Yes. God, I can't remember his name now. I want to say his name is like Visna or something like that. Like that was his last name. He was actually the big blue angry Mandalorian from the first season of The Mandalorian. He's actually that guy's in that guy's family. Oh fuck me! Oh god! Suddenly there's a troll. He just snuck up on me. How did he sneak up on me?
I don't think we need to explain how sneaky trolls can be, because the troll armor that you wear boosts your sneak, so that kind of should explain it. But yes, I knew he wielded the darksaber at some point. There was some sort of exchange because he was killed at some point in
I'm stuck on the street.
Story.
He, oddly enough, fun fact, he was voiced by Jon Favreau in Clone Wars.
Jon Favreau is going to be eternally tied to Star Wars and keeping it good.
Yeah, he is. And Marvel, too.
Was voiced by Jon Favreau.
I mean, Jon Favreau was also involved in Iron Man. I mean, he played a character in Iron Man, but I think he was also involved
happy
in the making of it, too.
And I'm sure he was also happy.
Yeah, I'm sure he was happy when he played Happy. Rebels...
But what was his name?
Name is Happy. I can't remember what is his last name. I assume it's alliterative, as is always the case with almost always the case with Marvel characters. Peter Parker, Miles Morales, Tony Stark.
Yes, I didn't want to say it out loud because I thought, no, it can't be that silly. It is silly. It's Happy Hogan.
Happy Hogan, that's right.
Happy is his nickname apparently, but he still has an alliterative name because his first name is Harold.
His real first name is Hulk, and nobody talks about him in the professional wrestling circuit anymore.
EC does the alliterative names too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Superman has OCD and can't be romantically interested in any woman unless they have the initials LL.
That's true. Lana Lang, Lois Lane. Of course, Clark Kent is like phonetically alliterative, but not literally alliterative.
Which is why he was also romantically interested in his cousin, Supergirl.
I don't know that he was actually romantically interested in his own cousin.
He was.
But he was. I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see
I
it.
think that was before he knew
Nope.
they were related.
No.
But didn't
They
she
do.
used to be like his babysitter too at some point? Like when they were still on Krypton, didn't she used to be his babysitter? I think she
I
did.
have
think
no
so.
clue. He was like an infant, though.
Yeah, well, that's because the way they got to Earth was different. She was, I think there have been times when it said that she went through some kind of weird time portal, but then there's other times where it said that she was like in like suspended animation for a long time before they found her.
In other words, they just make it up because comic books.
I mean, yeah, but everyone does that.
The sun
But anyway,
is
yes,
setting.
it's in Clone Wars and it is in Rebels, and Rebels. I do recommend you watch it if you want to. I will say that it starts out a little bit skewing for a younger audience, right? Like it's not quite as. But then again, so do Clone Wars. You know, Clone Wars started out as
A lot of
silly and
showrunners
cartoony.
need to realize that kids aren't stupid. You don't need to pander to them.
But like it doesn't take too long. It doesn't really ever quite get as dark as Clone Wars ended up getting, but it's still pretty entertaining.
I mean, Clone Wars was a
Toward the
war. You can't really you can't kidify war
Yeah.
and war crimes.
I'm still doing more of this smelting. We have a good amount right now, but we always need more. What is our goal here, Craig? Also, hi Kyle. What are we looking for? What are we hoping to get? We all have silver armor, but I assume we want to upgrade it a little bit more.
We want to kill the mountain boss.
Okay. And this in silver armor is good for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a minute.
We need more wood and more coal. I went to get some wood, but I got attacked by a troll, and I was gonna come down for what was I coming down for? I was gonna get food. That's right. That's why that's why I came back. I need some food. Oh, I still have some stuff on my inventory. We were talking about the Darksaber and it being in Rebels and Mandalorians, and how clone troopers are not Mandalorians. I mean, they're not. It's not racist. It's like the same as saying, you know, clone troopers are not are not Gungans.
Nobody wants Gungans.
That is racist, however.
Is it? What the hell? Skeletons? What are you doing here, skeletons? Get out of here.
Okay, I forgot why I'm out here.
Oh, I don't know where you are. Where are you?
We'll open the map and you'll see where I am.
Hell no. I'm getting food. Why aren't you in the kitchen making some food, Lost Joke?
Because I went out to sea. But I forgot why I went out to sea.
You went out to see what?
That's just it. I forgot.
Bad Batch is out now, right? Like the first episode is out.
Yeah.
It is actually started.
So as I was mentioning,
Yeah.
I really don't like. I want some sort of closure with Republic Commando because it ended on a note that they intended it to be a multi-part game series, but it just never went anywhere. And seeing all the trailers for Bad Batch is like, oh, this is just Republic Commando.
It really is.
So it's like I want them to like acknowledge them in some way, pick up where it left off. That'd be a long shot, but I
honestly,
I want some kind of closure with that story because it just kind of ended.
This is what I want. What I want is for them to have a full-on crossover with Republic Commando. I want Bad Batch to run into the 3 Republic Commando guys who are currently looking for the lost 4th member, and Bad Batch helps them find him, and then they go their separate ways, and then that's it. That's what I want.
But they have to include the fact that what was it? The hacker always ran headfirst into battle and get downed immediately in every room we went to.
They need to do full on like reference-a-thon, memberberry palooza there. Absolutely, and they need to get all the same voice actors, which is fine. You know, all the same voice actors are still around and still doing voices.
Was it different voice actors? Because weren't they just all the same guy?
They weren't. No, they were all actually voiced by different people. Oddly, it's very odd, considering they were supposed to be clones.
I think it's kind of funny that the fans kind of universally accept that the Maori people are just the Star Wars equivalent to Mandalorians.
It's weird because that's from the prequels. You know, that's when they hired Temuera Morrison to be Boba Fett. And I think he did, or Django, I should say, but I think he did a fine job. But like, it does change him quite a bit.
Not a whole lot, because let's be real, in the original trilogy, Boba Fett didn't really have a lot of characterization. He was just stand there and look mysterious.
That's true. He did have a couple of lines.
Well, people were always more invested in the EU Boba Fett than the canon movie Boba Fett.
I mean, if you only take his appearance in the movies, he looked badass but couldn't back it up, and it was a terrible bounty hunter, basically. Like,
even though
he found
was
him,
hyped up as like the most ruthless and legendary bounty hunter out of everyone.
Yeah, he didn't even capture Han Solo himself. He was just given him, right?
He followed. I think the story is that he followed Han Solo to Cloud City, and then he basically informed to the Empire, and it was the Empire who caught him.
Yeah, so he didn't even capture his prey himself. He was like, "Come help me, Vader."
Well, he was probably. It's probably just under speculation that he was under orders to, not really do a whole lot, because the last time he did that, he sort of did a little bit of a disintegrations.
Yeah,
I love how people take that line, that no disintegrations line, to mean that disintegrations then must be illegal or something, when really Vader just meant that he didn't want Luke, his own son, to be killed because he knows how these bounty hunters operate, and he's like, don't fucking kill them.
That's a huge leap in logic to think that it's illegal because he says not to do it. If it's illegal, then he doesn't need to say not to do it.
But that's what happened. That's what people think. That's what people assume.
They should take the opposite.
People should realize that him being told that there was no disintegration illegal. Him being told not to do that should have been taken more like, I know you did that last time. You kind of jumped the gun. Don't do that. I kind of need these people alive.
That's what he meant. That's exactly what he meant, though. That is exactly what he meant.
I think it means that disintegrations are the rule, and he's saying he doesn't want that in this case. So it's an exception. He's like, no disintegrations this time.
Yeah. I mean, bounties, I would think, would be hard to collect on if they are disintegrated. I'm just saying. Unless they're...
they didn't say he needed to bring him in alive.
Yeah.
So he didn't say not to use, to just completely obliterate their atoms.
We have 980, 210, 220 silver ingots right now.
Oh, right. I remember what I was doing.
Do we have any wood here?
No. One of your things goes to Haldor, and there's plenty of wood around there. Just watch for trolls.
I needed iron to make a new axe.
I'm gonna grab from the barn if
Why are
there's
you
anything.
making an iron axe? Oh,
Because
I
I'm
guess
still
iron axe
using
is
a
the good
bronze one.
What's
Oh.
there's no silver axe, is there?
No,
Let's make a silver axe.
there isn't a silver axe.
Oh, I was gonna say you can just make a silver axe, but if there's not one, then I guess you can.
Isn't there like a big combat axe you can make too?
Yeah, but it's terrible.
Hmm.
It's
That's unfortunate.
really not worth it because it's
Is it the
really
battle axe?
slow. It's a two-handed axe. It's really slow and not very effective. So it's really not worth the investment.
What's the best axe? Is it the next tier up?
The next tier. I forgot what. Tier
Yeah,
it is, but
I think there's
the
an
last
axe in the
tier
next
is
tier, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it stops at the last tier. Which, even if I happened by luck of Odin to acquire some materials and not get my entire body disintegrated, we wouldn't even be able to process it because we don't even have the stuff to do
No
that.
disintegrations. Lost joke.
So I either need some iron, and I think I came out here because we didn't really have a lot of iron.
Yeah, we're a bit out of iron because nobody's really using it, except for you, I guess.
That's why I'm out here. It's all come to plan, all according to Keikaku.
Where did that meme even come from?
Death Note.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Light was trying to fool. I think at the time he was trying to fool the detectives into showing that he wasn't the killer person. So he was
Cleaning
trying to
out
fake
this
being innocent, and instead of just
box.
it's all going according to plan, he just went it's all going according to Keikaku. It's like, why did you need to say it that way?
Cleaning out this box a little bit. I'm gonna move the obsidian, and you have some rocks in here that don't need to be in there. Just gonna put it in the big barn at the main base.
But yes, since earlier this week, I've been just looking at Star Wars stuff, specifically Mandalorian things.
How come?
Just Mandalorian things.
Yeah, hashtag Mandalorian things.
Is there a particular reason that you've been looking at Mando stuff?
Not particularly. I mean, I like Mandalorian, the whole idea surrounding it, especially.
Now, have you seen Clone Wars? Lost joke.
I've seen the original 2D animated Clone Wars stuff. Not too much of the CG stuff.
There is a lot of Mandalorian in the CG one. There's a lot of stuff.
I should hope so.
Just saying.
It features a lot of Mandalorian type things. It's still just one guy, but it's a one guy repeated a lot.
Well, though again, those aren't Mandalorians; those are clones. But no, I mean actual Mandalorian stuff. Like, they go to Mandalore, they deal with the Mandalorian government, they do a lot of Mandalorian stuff. Hell, the final arc of the whole series, when they brought it back, to finish it off after 7 years, a lot of it takes place on Mandalore, for reasons I won't go into because it's spoilers. So, if you're interested in Mandalorian stuff, watch Clone Wars. there was a lot of good like background info. Like I don't know if I don't know anything about Mandalore from the EU, from the extended universe. Everything I know about Mandalore at the moment is pretty much from the more recent like post prequel, stuff.
Not sure if I read anything that had a lot to do with Mandalore from the old EU. The only EU thing I distinctly remember reading was the book Stories from Jabba's Palace.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
remember
why the big reveal that Boba Fett was still alive wasn't too much of a shock to me, because there was a story about Boba Fett kind of like in the Sarlacc trying to escape.
Yeah. I think he was the first time you see him that he's alive might have been from is it Dark Empire? Because I remember there being a scene, I think it was in Dark Empire, where you see him like crawling up out of the Sarlacc pit, and he looks all messed up. It was a comic book. I don't know if you know what Dark Empire is.
I'm familiar with that particular series. I didn't read it.
I have it. I have all 3 trade paperbacks sitting on my shelf right now. I have the whole thing. It was cheesy as hell, but it's pretty enjoyable.
Well, the entirety of Star Wars is kind of cheesy if you really look at it.
That's very true. But Dark Empire features a clone of Emperor Palpatine coming back. Wonder if anyone would ever use that stupid idea again. I don't know.
See, I'm sick of this guy. His smug aura insults me.
It was done a lot more entertainingly, though. I mean, the whole story was about clone Palpatine, basically. It was like clone Palpatine, and there was like this big there was like this civil war where people didn't like recognize that he was really the Emperor or whatever, or like there were remnants around. I don't know. It was just better in general than whatever Disney crapped out. And he was younger too. He was like a younger clone. He was like in his prime Sheev. He wasn't like a clone who just happened to be old and withered still, even though like why would a newly made emperor still be old and withered? So he was like a cooler match for Luke. And then I think there was like this whole... Was this from Dark Empire? It was like this whole subplot where Luke was struggling with the fact that he would have to be the one to carry on the whole Jedi legacy, and he thought that in order to be a good teacher and make sure that people don't stray to the dark side, he needed to understand what it was like to be tempted and to go to the dark side, and so he ended up basically going to the dark side like temporarily.
I mean,
kind of played around with it.
Wasn't that just kind of something that happened a bit in the original trilogy anyway?
Not really. He was tempted, but he never said yes. I don't think that Luke ever joined the dark side in the original movies. He wore black, but I mean, wearing black doesn't mean that you're the dark side. Silver is, I guess, almost done. We have like 38 pieces left to put in the smelters. I got some more wood to feed the kilns. Coal. We are out of coal right now. I'm gonna have to go get more wood, I think. Again, even though I just got back from getting more wood. They should have just made Dark Empire into a trilogy, into an actual movie trilogy, instead of whatever they did for Disney.
Could potentially still do that.
I mean, they could, technically, although it is part of the EU, which is, you know, gone. I don't think anyone would like another Clone Emperor story at this point. People would just be like, oh my god, Disney, give it up. I'm kind of sick of the Emperor in general.
I think their handling of all that was just stupid, but the new trilogy is just all over the place.
Yep. I mean, it is, because it was made by, like, 2.5 different people, basically.
Really should not have done that. Don't think I'm gonna find any iron here.
Got, like, one more tree. A nice big tree.
I think the stone structure of the castle is pretty much done.
Yeah?
The
No more
keep
stone?
anyway, not the curtain wall.
Yeah.
What?
No more stone is what you're saying? Or, I mean, like, you're done with the stone and now you're just gonna add on with wood, or?
Yeah, the wood's kind of close to done too, I think. I just need to add some railings and stuff. I'm not sure exactly what I need to do with wood, but furniture is still an issue, though. We need furniture for comfort.
Yeah, a lot of that requires fine wood, though, right? You
Yes.
do have some. You do have, like, 40 or 50 fine wood in your chest.
Yeah.
Isn't that for a boat?
Is it?
No, we have our boats.
Okay.
I do need to quit building, though, so I can make my silver gear and we can go kill the boss.
You got time. I think we're almost done with smelting silver. I figure we'll just wait till we're done with smelting silver, and then we'll go. I just had to get a bunch more wood because we need coal.
You think I should put a wood railing on the outside here, where I'm standing, Mark?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I almost think you should put. Is there a possibility that you could put a stone railing? Could you do like these archways? Could you just put like another one of those like above that one, and that would be like the railing? Or would that be too
Like this?
thick? Yeah, like that. Just on the outside, and then keep everything wood on the inside.
Well, does that look okay?
I think so. I think you should take a look at it yourself, though.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it looks a little silly, but maybe I could just get rid of the lower arch.
No, I think you should keep the lower arch. No, now the lower arch doesn't look that great. I mean, now it doesn't look that great with the wood floor exposed. Maybe just a wooden railing then.
Alright. Mix it up, I could do a core wood railing on the outside.
That might be good.
could just have the railing on the inside of the stone too, rather than at the outer edge.
Could you have it like going right through the middle of it? The middle of the pillars?
If I do core wood, that would be good. I have to kind of eyeball it then, though.
You might be able to just, yeah, you eyeball
It
it.
won't snap.
Well, why don't you put a regular piece of wood there and then snap it to the regular piece of wood? Snap the core wood to the regular piece of wood. And then you can take out the regular piece of wood. That should work. We're almost done. We're almost done with this. We have 9 pieces still not in a smelter.
It doesn't really snap the way I would want it to the wood that I put on there.
Let me try it. Can I? Do you mind?
Oh, damn it.
Actually, no, this is fine. Yeah, this is good, I think.
It sticks out in the end, but that's kind of looks good because it's like we really bored a hole through the stone and
Yeah.
Do we still
Mounted the log
have
in
a
there.
portal over by Bone Mass?
I don't think so. You can look, but
I'm pretty sure there's a portal there tagged swamp with a capital S.
oh, that's it. Everything that's that we have, all the silver is in the smelteries. So at this point, just waiting for it to finish. Making sure everything has coal.
Hey, Last Stroke and Kyle, why don't you come give some feedback on the castle?
I am going to be busy.
Are you gonna? What are you gonna do with the leftover areas that don't have a path in front of them? These two like window areas right here.
What do you mean by a path?
I mean a walkway, because there's no walkway here, which is fine. But what are you gonna do with them?
Just leave them open the way they are, I think.
All right.
If the balcony went too close to the throne, it wouldn't look good. It'd be like, please assassinate the
No,
king.
yeah, I'm
from
not
here.
saying put a balcony there. I just didn't know if there was anything else that you were gonna put there, like if there was
Oh.
any other kind of decoration that you could put there.
I mean, we could hang like braziers from above, maybe.
Hmm.
I still need to put arches at the top of these pillars. I haven't done that. At roof level.
Yeah. All right, all of the kilns are have enough coal to finish out their loads. I am still making more coal because I'm sure that we'll need more coal later.
All out of loads.
All out of loads! I got no loads remaining! What a weird what a weird thing that was. What a weird thing to have said.
Al, why do your countrymen use language like that when it comes to ammunition?
Is it because it was British? I didn't think it was they were British. I did think that they might have been foreign, not non-American. But
What are you talking about?
No More Room in Hell. Have you played it?
Maybe. I think.
When they
think
run out
so.
of ammo, they say stuff like, no loads remaining.
I'm all out of loads. I got 1 load left. By load, they mean obviously bullet, but like, who says that? Literally, who
yeah,
says
yeah,
that?
we played that on stream, didn't we?
Yeah, quite a long time ago. We stopped playing it because I think an update made it like super ridiculously hard and just made it like completely unfun. For me, anyway, I didn't like it after that. I mean, I don't mind it being difficult. It's just when it's like really annoyingly difficult, then no thanks.
I still think it's just speculation that an update did that on purpose, but I did notice that it was harder for some reason, and I can't explain it, so. Maybe we just suck at it.
I mean, we did much better the first time we played it. The original time we played it, we were fine. Like, yes, it was hard, but it wasn't that hard.
Our skills degraded.
All right, that's it. That's all.
I'm
of
going
the
to
silver.
take full credit, despite it being a total accident, that when the sun is setting, it kind of fits in this slot behind the throne sometimes.
It's like that one place in God, where was it? Some ancient like Middle Eastern ruins where like if the sun like once a year the sun will hit it like specifically and illuminate like a an inner chamber, and it's like the only time that you can see in there without artificial light.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm still missing some railings
Oh, yeah, how much
around
do
the
we have?
stairs.
Wow, what a weird number.
Is the sun setting already?
We have exactly 333 silver.
Kyle's here to eviscerate my work.
Looks pretty good. Don't see anything wrong with it.
I've got it.
What?
I think he was expecting you to Gordon Ramsay it up.
Nah,
Fucking raw.
Hey, you're not
I'm not
living
that
up to
kind
the.
of enthusiast, to be honest.
You're not living up to the stereotype of your people.
I hardly think Gordon Ramsay is a representation of an entire nation.
I heard he's actually like super nice in real life, and that's
He
it's
is.
the show people who make him act mean, like meaner than he would normally for viewers.
When you talk about Lost Truck, individuals are always
I think
complete
the
representations
reason
of-
why he's portrayed as being very mean is because I think he's gone on to say that the reason why he yells at these people is because these people self-proclaim themselves as professional chefs and they do basic things wrong.
makes sense.
So that's why he's very angry and yells at these people, is because they claim to be like the best in their field and you're doing sloppy shit.
Hi, Kyle.
Wow, the day did not last very long.
I guess. Let me go see how much wolf pelts we have. 'Cause we need some for all the upgrades. Kyle, how are you doing?
What do you mean?
Just how are you doing? What's up? You feeling okay?
I'm fine.
You doing
Yeah.
you doing fine? Oh, hello. Hello, Grayling that just wandered into the barn. And then we punch him a
seldom-
few times and he just leaves.
We're so seldom there that the Grey Dwarves have actually reclaimed that compound, and they're surprised when we show up and kill them, because that's
Which
where they live now.
compound?
The
The
cliff
main
base.
base.
I'm there all the time.
It's true.
Well, explain why there are always great dwarves there. Then. Are you
They're-
doing a poor job of exterminating them?
The Grey Dwarves aren't
Damn.
always there, and I am just one person.
Craig coming in
Excuses,
hot and heavy
excuses.
with the
Okay, then
sass.
you sailed to the ends of the earth to get me some iron for a better axe. Can't have it both ways. Mister, I'm
Alright.
gonna sit on my throne and bask
Why-
in the sunlight pants.
Did you find the portal right to get to the swamp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I need wolf fangs too, son of a bitch. Should have brought those.
I've run out of regular wood. I can't make our stairs safer. They're so dangerous.
Let's go steal it from Haldor.
Gonna die. We're all gonna die on these stairs. I still have a shit ton of rocks just sitting on the floor, waiting to be put in the curtain wall.
Waiting to be tripped over. That's the real hazard.
Yeah.
One small move can knock all of these rocks over like a domino effect, and then the floor will be covered in rocks, and then you can't
It's
walk
already
here anymore.
covered in rocks.
Covered even more in rocks.
Floors rocks.
They're only slightly organized.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade my armor a couple times. It doesn't require a lot of silver.
How dare you? We need to conserve silver right now.
Do we really? Are you sure
No.
about that? We have 333. 333 silver.
We do need to upgrade the forge here, though.
What do we need to upgrade the forge?
Let's see here. We have a forge tool rack. We do not have a forge cooler. So we need some copper. We have an anvil and anvils.
We need copper here. Well, that's unfortunate because there really isn't any copper here. We have like a
We
little bit of
need-
copper back at the home base, but I can't bring it here to do stuff.
Yeah.
So
Maybe Kyle has some to spare. We need bellows and cooler. That's it. So we also need chain and deer hide. I think we have the
There-
deer hide.
we do have the deer hide. We do have 3 chain. We don't have 4 chain, unfortunately. And then we don't have any copper here. Unfortunately, we'd have to go get it and bring it back. Wait. We do have 10 copper in this box. We don't.
It
And you
takes
have
some fine wood too.
We have 25 fine wood in this box, don't we? We have 42 fine wood. I don't know what you're saving it for, but I'll make a cooler.
Do we have any more Drake trophies, or is it just the one in the chest here?
We do have 7 at home.
Last
We have
joke and
trophies.
Kyle, do you still need silver armor? Because we're running out of wolf pelts here.
I don't have any.
I actually have some on me. Hold on. Let me place this. There's no place
I
to
should
place this.
be probably okay.
Craig, can you move these? Is there any way you could move this anvil like further into the corner? Oh shit, I can't move now.
The big anvil?
Yes, sorry, I can't move right now, or else I would move. Just like move it further into the corner, if you can.
Yeah. There.
That's good. Alright, and then also, Here, have some of this silver because I can't move. There we go.
These corner workplaces are actually kind of temporary. I just set them up temporarily. They could be moved anywhere.
I can't like put this anywhere. Here we go. Finally.
There's
Where was
plenty
it?
of room
It just
under the stairs.
it's
and
just they wouldn't like
upstairs.
let me put it like it was all red like everywhere except for right there.
Yeah.
We
I
have
think
34
when we do
wolf
the
pelts.
bellows, we're gonna need to just relocate the forge somewhere else.
Also, I don't have a helmet yet, so I haven't made myself a
That
helmet
requires a two Drake trophies, though.
yet. We
so
have them. We have them. We have
I
7.
only saw the one.
We have 7, I said. I told you that we have 7.
Where are the others?
I told you they're at the main base. I said these words to you when you asked.
Okay.
You said, do we have any more? I said, yes. We have 7 at the home base.
I have Alzheimer's.
I'll get them. I'll
Are
get
you
all of
going
them.
to get them? All right.
Yes. Do we need the
All right, I got a
heads,
chain
the
for
wolf
you
heads?
guys, so we have 4.
We don't need heads for anything, do we? Wolf heads.
What heads?
Wolf heads.
Well, if Kyle or Lotschuck want wolf capes, we do.
All right, well, they can
I'm
grab them
fine.
from the home base. There's this, and there's
A wolf
these.
cape is objectively an upgrade for you, unless you've been killing Loxes in secret.
Well, the best defense is not getting hit.
But it's also good for cold.
I also have a frost mead.
Should I make myself the helmet, I
All
guess? It's 20 silver,
If
2
we
pelts, and
have
2
7,
trophies.
yeah, we should probably make at least 3 helmets. And I can just, we can just hand me down some iron helmets if people don't have iron.
Actually found a crypt that we haven't been to.
Nice. Do you want me to make another one? I'll make 2. I can make 3. That's how many
Does
I
it
can
take
make.
trophies to upgrade them?
I don't think so.
No. First upgrade is just 5 silver. That's it.
Okay, just make 3 then.
Well, I need to get more silver.
Bum.
I'll put them in here. So there's 2 Drake helmets for people. And here's an iron helmet.
We should definitely make Kyle some cold resistance gear.
Yeah.
I'll be okay with just the cape.
How many wolf heads does it take to screw in a light bulb?
1, I think.
Is it just 1 for the cape?
Believe so. I mean, there's 1 on the cape itself, so
Well,
if
yeah,
it needs
but
2, the game is lying to me.
yeah, it needs 1. 1 cape or 1 head, 4 silver, 6 pelts, and it's made here at the regular workbench.
There's a Drake helmet up for grabs at the castle. And iron if you don't have iron. Hey, the Drake helmet's kind of awesome. I've never had one before.
Yeah. Like it's very swept back, the horns. I wasn't expecting it to be so swept back. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah.
All right, all of my armor, everything that I have except for my pickaxe is level 2 right now.
I need to figure out what kind of weapon I want.
Oh, I actually can make another Drake helmet. So, whoever doesn't have a Drake helmet, come get your Drake helmet. That's because that's 1 for literally everybody now. I just
Nice.
looked at my inventory and there was like 2 heads there. I must have been, oh, because we have 7 at the base and you had 1 here, so that's enough for 8, or 4.
I think I'm gonna make a silver shield and a fang spear. Fang Spear's pretty good. Doesn't even take much metal.
Alright. Putting this Drake helmet in here. So yeah, Lost Joke, you and Kyle. Free Drake helmet at Craig's place.
So... I need fangs, leather scraps, and ancient bark.
That is pretty cheap.
And we have tons of
one-handed, too?
fangs.
Did you say something?
About what?
I think Merg asked something.
Oh, it's just the Fang Spear is only one-handed as well. And it's not two-handed. Pretty nice. Doesn't do. I mean, it does do more damage than my current axe. But I love my current axe just because it's also an axe. I don't have to like carry more than one thing.
We're low on ancient bark for the spear, though.
Oh, we just have to go to the swamp and cut down some things. It's easy.
Yeah,
Just
it's
go
not a
outside.
big deal.
I'm just gonna keep my iron axe until I can upgrade it. I mean, until I can, get something better. You want me to go out and get some ancient bark?
Sure.
I guess I should probably not take all of the wolf pelts and silver. There we go. We also have more deer hide at home if you need more.
Right. Yeah, we do have plenty of pelts. Kyle, just get your ass over here and make yourself some better gear.
I'll be okay.
I mean, do keep in mind...
It's not really an issue of whether you'll be okay or not.
This is the guy who claims to has only ever died like a few times
Twice.
in this game ever.
2 times so far.
I thought you've died 3 times so far. I thought you died last week or the week before.
Some of
Like,
them
Yeah, that
don't
was the
count
second
because
time.
they weren't combat deaths.
No, I haven't died out of combat. Only once when I cut down a tree. I was counting that death.
Oh.
So 2 times. In this game, like in our playthrough. Like I've died plenty in my own.
Oh, I thought you said that
Well-
you've only ever died twice, like ever, in the entire history
No,
of playing
just
the
this
game.
playthrough.
I thought
Are you,
that's what you
are you
said
gonna
the
come
first
to the
time.
plains with us with that iron armor that you have or whatever you're wearing?
I don't know.
Well, then come.
I'll be
make
honest. I
armor
don't
for
think
plains.
Kyle's actually worn much armor besides pants. Going at it like John Rambo here. I can confirm that Kyle is a little bit more survivalist than the rest of us.
We have plenty of stuff here to make silver tier stuff, and we have hand-me-downs available also.
I mean, he's wearing my old iron armor, I believe.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
But you do have a Drake helmet made already and waiting for you, so you might as well grab
Okay.
that.
Let's see here, I want fine wood because I'm gonna make silver shield.
Is there anything you guys need me to bring over?
We're kind of low on fine wood, lump wood. Is there anything else? You might as well consolidate your pelts and fangs with us. Can't think of much else besides that.
Fangs. I haven't really been in the mountain yet.
All right.
Lost Oak, did you see the big Marvel extravaganza a couple of days
Did
ago?
not.
They did a bunch of announcements for their upcoming slate of movies. Like, their announcements went into like 2024, so like it's gonna be a while for some of them. And they also showed
No,
some
I have
footage
not
from
seen that.
the Eternals, which I don't know anything about the Eternals. I know literally nothing. I don't even know who they are. I don't know what their deal is. Are the Inhumans? Are they still trying to push Inhuman stuff?
No, the Inhumans are they're still their own thing. Not familiar with the Eternals.
The Internals.
Yeah, the Internals.
Are they interns?
Eternally. Come on, quit being stingy with the iron.
Well, so if you could get another, like, an extra 30 iron for me, that'd be great.
Thanks. Kyle has brought some ancient bark, but probably not enough for more than... Let's see.
I currently have 40 on my person, and I'm getting a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, I'm full. What do I have? I can get rid of these. We don't need ooze for anything, do we?
I think ooze is used to make poison arrows.
Nah.
We need guck.
No, I don't have any guck.
Or maybe flame arrows. They're used to make an arrow.
I think ooze is used to make poison grenades.
Oh, I don't even have my fucking Megan Yord on. No wonder. Oh my god, I was like, oh my god, I can't carry anything, and then it turns out I don't have my belt
Turns
on.
out I can carry more.
So what did you do with the serpent scales?
I gave half of them to you, I thought. I don't remember. Ow. I don't remember what I did with the rest of them.
We should make sure that our harpoons, if we even have more than one, are
We
on
don't.
the longship.
We don't have any extra ones. You're the only one with a harpoon.
I don't have a harpoon.
I
No,
thought
I'm
you
the
had
one with the harpoon.
Oh.
We had enough stuff for 2.
Yeah, I made one, and I think the remainder is still in the storage house. There's enough to make, I think, one more, and then maybe an abyssal dagger, if that's what you want.
I can't imagine wanting an abyssal dagger unless you like have a meme character that's all about stealth and backstabbing.
I mean, backstabbing's pretty viable. It's just, you have to get your sneak up.
Yeah, you have to practice your stealth a lot, probably.
Just go at it like Skyrim and pen up some boars and just continually sneak around them.
What was that? It's just the wind.
Well, I'm about ready to do the boss.
You sent me out here to get ancient wood.
I know. When you come back, I'll be ready because I'll be able to upgrade my spear, and you'll be able to upgrade your spear.
I don't have
Run
a
into
spear.
the
How do you make a
darkness, you
spear?
coward.
No,
I
what are you making
have-
out of silver then?
Nothing. I said that I was gonna wait to upgrade to a better axe when we're at that tier.
No. You can probably do that. It's probably not a big
I mean-
disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean the spear was only like 5 more than what my axe currently does. My axe isn't fully upgraded, but I would need 30 iron to upgrade it, so probably not
Well,
gonna happen.
the reason the spear is so nice is because it's so. Thanks, Kyle. It's so cheap, really.
It is. I mean, I could make one, I guess.
Harpoon. The workbench here has no upgrades, so. Yeah, the only thing the keep lacks now is furniture and a more permanent crafting area with all the improvements. That could probably be what we put upstairs in that bigger area, the crafting stuff.
Yeah.
The downstairs could just be kitchen and storage and like furniture for comfort.